जी क्वेश्चन पेपर मिला आपको?
Sir, I kept it in my bag. I don't remember where.
In the time I'm waiting for other students, we can discuss that. Otherwise, we will start with chemical kinetics. I remember you were not present in the last lecture of the chemical kinetics, right?
No, sir.
फिर आपने कुछ देखा?
नहीं sir.
जी.
नहीं था. I wasn't there.
And did you watch the lecture then? Recording.
No, sir. Recording I didn't got, sir.
आपने पूछा था फिर रिकॉर्डिंग के बारे में?
नहीं
पूछा था. तो 2:29 की वॉच. I will wait. हम ना बस आपको थोड़ा सा रिवाइज करा देते लास्ट क्लास में क्या हुआ था. ठीक है. प्लीज you will leave how many pages? I don't know how many pages you should leave, but I think 2 pages should be enough. ठीक है. Now
जी.
प्लीज हियर. ओके. साथ कंसंट्रेट कीजिएगा. इधर उधर मत कुछ डिस्टर्बेंस अगर हो रही है तो प्लीज उसको ये कर लीजिए. एंड प्लीज फोकस. Any general chemical reaction can be written in the form of AA plus BB giving you CC and DD. Now, all this A, the capital A, the capital B, the capital C, and the capital D, all of these are chemical species. All of these are chemicals. Okay. Now,
Okay, sir.
here we have A, here we have B, here we have C, the small letters, These represents numbers, the coefficients. Do you have maths or bio, Saad?
Maths, sir.
Maths आपके पास है. So you must have seen at least quadratic equation of this form: 2x square plus 3x minus 1, right? A quadratic polynomial. So what do we call these things? We call these things as coefficients, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, here also the a, b, c, and d, the small a, small c, and small d, these are coefficients. So for this, we can write rate is equal to, for the case when we have a, this is a number, we will write rate is equal to 1 upon a into minus the concentration, change in concentration of a divided by change in time. Okay. Now, similarly, can you tell me what should I write for B if it is a reactant? This negative sign, it shows that it is a reactant. So for B, what should I write first of all? 1 upon
B.
Small b, and then minus, because it is a reactant, change
Minus
in
delta.
delta B by
Delta
T. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
or if minus sign represents reactant, product sign, what should be the sign for products, Saad?
Plus.
Plus, है ना? And 1 upon A, 1 upon B, उसी तरह से product के लिए क्या लिखेंगे? 1 upon C. Clear?
Yeah.
And then we will have change in the concentration of C divided by
C.
change in time.
Time. Yeah.
Correct? Similarly, tell me for D. What should I write for D?
Sir.
What?
1 by D. 1 by D.
1 by D.
Bracket. Change in D.
Change in the concentration of D divided by
Yes. Time. Delta time.
change in the time. Okay. Clear है?
Yeah.
Now please listen. Now please listen. एक और चीज, कुछ मत लिखिए अभी, सिर्फ सुनिए. This part inside the brackets, ठीक है? This part inside the bracket, apart from the 1 upon A, 1 upon B, 1 upon C, and 1 upon D, these are known as rate of appearance or disappearance. Tell me, we have reactant and products, right, Saad?
Yes, sir.
Now, reactants, जैसे जैसे reaction होता जाएगा, the reactant will increase or decrease?
Increase.
Once again, what did I ask, Saad?
Reactant will decrease or increase. It will decrease.
Reactant will decrease or increase, Saad? क्या बोला आपने?
Decrease.
Decrease. यानी कि वो disappear होता जाएगा, है ना? So
Yeah.
these things inside the bracket, these are known as rate of disappearance or consumption of A. This is the rate of disappearance or the rate of consumption of A. Similarly, what will be this one? Tell me for B. It will be rate of
disappearance or consumption
or consumption
of B.
of B. अब ध्यान से बताइए, what is C? Reactant है C या product है?
So product is
Product है. So what should I write? Rate of
appearance.
Appearance. Very good. Rate of appearance, APP कर देते हैं, और production or formation. We will use these type of words. Right?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Now for D, what should I write? Rate of
Appearance
appearance or production
of D.
of D. ठीक है? Rabia, we will continue.
Yes.
बस हम थोड़ा साथ को एक बार आइडिया दे देते हैं. Then we will start with the जहाँ से हम लोग छोड़ा था वहां से स्टार्ट करेंगे. ठीक है राबिया?
Yes, sir.
Now, please see here. साद, आप एक बार अभी कुछ मत लिखिएगा साद, ठीक है ना? कुछ नहीं लिख रहे ना? पेन छोड़ा हुआ है आपने? साद, are you writing something? साद, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही साद. साद, can you hear me? हाँ. Saad, you are not writing anything, correct?
Writing. Yes.
You are not writing. No, don't write. Don't write. Are you writing something?
I'm not writing.
Not writing. Not writing. Very
No.
good. हाँ ठीक ठीक ठीक, ओके। आपकी आवाज ही नहीं आ रही है इस वजह से, ठीक है कोई बात, ओके फाइन। सी है नाउ, I will just take the relationship between the rate of reaction. This is when I write only rate, it means the rate of reaction, है ना? The complete reaction rate. And I will take its relationship with A. So I can write rate is equal to, please see, rate is equal to 1 by A multiplied by rate of consumption of A. Correct? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
है ना? Similarly, tell me.
Yeah.
Acha. Now, can I write it like this? That means, implies that rate of consumption of A will be equal to A times the rate of reaction, and I'm writing ROR. आप समझ जाएंगे? Rate of reaction. Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes. Yeah, I can.
Similarly, for B, what I will write, rate is equal to 1 upon B into
B,
the rate of
rate of
consumption of
B
B. Implies that rate of consumption of B
is
will
equals
be
to
equal
A
to B into, देखिए
B B into
B जाएगा ना उधर, B into the rate
rate
of
of reaction.
reaction. ठीक है. Similarly for C, tell me what should I write?
Rate of sorry, rate is
Reaction
equals
will
to
be
1 by
equal to
2,
1 by
1
C
by into rate of clearance
production of,
production of C
implies that rate
implies
of
that rate
production of C
is equals
is
to
equal
C
to C
into
times rate of
rate of reaction.
Rate will be equal to, in terms of D, 1 by D into rate of production of
D
D, which implies that rate of production of
D
D is equal
equals to
to D times
D into
ROR.
R.
I think this part is new for you also, Rabia, right? This thing,
Yes, sir.
है ना? तो now साद आप लिखिए स्टार्टिंग से, और राबिया आप बस यहाँ पे इस तरह से रिमार्क्स करके इस तरह से लीजिए, ठीक है? And Rabia, can you tell me how many pages we have done in the last class? Yes, Rabia.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Sir, I'm writing in record, so I
You're writing in
record.
what record?
Air for record.
What? Sorry?
कुछ नहीं
You're
सर.
not right. कुछ नहीं सर, अरे अब समझा दीजिए भाई, इतना जल्दी थक गए आप? यहाँ समझाएंगे हम आपको साल भर, और हमने एक बार क्या पूछ लिया किसमें लिख रहे हैं, आप थक गए? हाँ यार, उफ, कर रहे हैं आप? हाँ, रिकॉर्ड क्या रिकॉर्ड? रिकॉर्ड नोटबुक बोल रहे हैं ना आप, क्या बोल रहे हैं?
जी रिकॉर्ड नोटबुक
नोटबुक में लिख
सर
रहे हैं
उसका
ना आप?
या
हाँ, उसमें
A4 साइज है वो, A4 की नोटबुक की साइज A4 है.
शीट्स में लिख रहे हैं आप, शीट में लिख रहे हैं, मतलब इट इज सिंगल शीट्स, राइट?
नहीं.
फिर
एक लैब रिकॉर्ड है एक, उसमें
अच्छा,
उसकी साइज
प्रैक्टिकल
A4 है.
नोटबुक, ठीक ठीक ठीक। अच्छा, ए, ठीक है। अरे भाई देखिए, टर्मिनोलॉजी चेंज हो जाती है ना। रिकॉर्ड का मतलब तो आप लोग वहां पर रिकॉर्ड ठीक है बोलते हैं, है ना? लेकिन यहाँ पे उसको प्रैक्टिकल नोटबुक बोला जाता है। एक साइड रूल होता है, एक साइड वहां पे ये होता है ना, ब्लैंक नहीं। अच्छा छोड़िए भाई, A4 साइज शीट है राबिया, इनको बता दीजिए कितना पेज छोड़ेंगे ये, पता नहीं क्या ही बोल रहे हैं। यस राबिया।
Sir, I think 3 to 4.
3 to 4, 4 पेज छोड़ दीजिए आप, ठीक है ना? 7, 4 pages means 2 sheets, right,
जी.
राबिया?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है। Please let me know once you are done writing.
Done, sir.
What about you, Saad? Done?
No, sir.
Rabia, please write a question. अच्छा, Rabia, आज आपका लेट कैसे हो गया?
So I actually was studying chemistry and then I forgot that we had tuition today.
Oh, okay. अच्छा, वो आपका वांटो फैक्टर वाला क्लियर हो गया? सवाल बन रहे हैं?
Yes, I got it.
Is right for an elementary reaction. टू ए सादा आप सब कर लीजिएगा तो फिर ये सवाल लिखिएगा. 2a गिविंग, सॉरी, 2a plus b giving 3c. The rate of appearance of C is 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 molar, that means moles per liter, at time t. Rather at time t. Calculate number 1 rate of reaction, and number 2 the rate of disappearance of A. Okay, please take 3 more minutes and then I will solve this question. If you're done before that, please send the answer on my WhatsApp.
सर मुझे नहीं आता कैसे करते हैं.
वो आपको नहीं आ रहा कैसे करते हैं ये? आप ये लिख सकते हैं, इतना लिख सकते हैं आप,
अच्छा
बताइए.
जी.
लिख सकते हैं? हाँ लिखिए इतना, पहले धीरे धीरे आएगा, पहले ये लिख लेते हैं,
ओके
ठीक है। अच्छा अब यहाँ पे
ओके
एबीसी के लिए लिखिएगा, ऐसे ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा जो ऊपर लिखा उसी को उतार दिया आपने, ए और माइनस, ठीक है ना। यहाँ पे आपके पास 2 है, उसके हिसाब से 1/2। यहाँ पे बी का कोएफिशिएंट कुछ नहीं है तो 1 होगा, एंड यहाँ पे 3 है कोएफिशिएंट तो 1/3 होगा। इतना आपको आ रहा है ना, ठीक है।
जी।
चलिए आ जाएगा, धीरे धीरे आ जाएगा।
बट ए बी की वैल्यू नहीं।
अरे ए बी की कोई बात नहीं, कीजिए तो आप, सब हो जाएगा। पहले ये लिखिए आप, धीरे
टाइम
धीरे
भी
आपको
दिया नहीं
सब
है।
लिखने लगे।
ओके ओके
सॉरी, आप पहले
नथिंग
ये तो
नथिंग।
लिखिए। हाँ लिखिए। ओके 3 मिनट्स आर ओवर। राबिया कुछ हुआ आपसे? यस राबिया, आर यू डन?
Yes, I'm still doing it.
स्टिल डूइंग इट? नहीं इतना टाइम नहीं लगना चाहिए, प्लीज सी हियर गाइस। अच्छा साद, the rule that you are going to follow is that whenever you get this type of question, then you are going to write this part.
जी
ये लिख लिया आपने? Now tell me, in the
नथिंग।
question what has been given, tell me किसके बारे में दिया है? ए के बारे में, बी के बारे में या सी के बारे में?
सी सी
What is given, tell me? Rate of
rate of appearance of
appearance,
C
right?
is 1 into 10 raised to minus 1. Yeah.
1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 moles. Now, do you see any relationship between the rate of appearance of C and the rate of the reaction?
Yes. C into rate of reaction.
C, that means the stoichiometric coefficient.
Hello.
And can you see this? The rate of the reaction is equal to 1 by C into rate of production of C. So I can write rate is equal to, what is the C here? Sorry, not that C. What is this C? Small c क्या है यहाँ पे? In this reaction, what is the small c?
3
हाँ, क्या हो जाएगा? 1/3 into 1/3 into rate of production of C कितना है? It is equal to 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 मोलर। क्या आ जाएगा? This will be 1.3 divided by 3 into 10 to the power minus 4 मोलर। इसको कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes sir.
क्या जाएगा आंसर बताइए? 3 zeros up. Then you will put a decimal point, it will become 13, है ना? Right? Now, what will happen?
Yes.
After putting a decimal point, you will have 3 4s are correct, yes or no? Right? 4s are 12.
0.43.
0.43.
Yeah.
And then 3333 will be
Yeah.
continuing. You will have 10 to the power minus 4 molar. This is my rate of reaction. Correct है? है ना?
Yes.
आसानी से निकला rate of reaction.
जी.
Now tell me rate of disappearance of A. See here, rate of consumption of A is equal to A times
Rate of reaction.
कितना आसान है? आंसर बताइए कितना होगा?
Answer. Sir, 0.86 into 10 raised to minus 4.
Easy है?
Yes.
राबिया आपका आंसर आया?
Yes, sir.
Same answers, right?
Yes.
पक्का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. चलो जल्दी से लिख लीजिए साथ आप. Let me know once you're done.
Sir, 10 raised to minus 4, right? 0.86 into 10.
Sorry, my bad.
Sir, मुझे अभी
जी
लिखना है.
बताइए.
1 second.
हाँ लिखिए, आराम से लिखिए ना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Please let me know once you're done.
Yeah, sir, done.
Now, see, as you can see, it is very similar to, Rabia already knows, but Saad, you can easily see that it is very similar to the speed, right? Change in position divided by change in time. Speed होता है, वैसे ये क्या है? This is change in concentration divided by change in time. And as you know that there are two different types of speed. एक होता है क्या? एक is, one is average speed and the other one is, एक होता है average speed और दूसरा क्या होता है साथ? भूल गए 11th class physics.
Sir, yes, भूल गया.
Rabia, one is known as average speed and the other one is? Rabia भी भूल गई. Yes, Rabia?
Sir, I'm not sure if it's instantaneous.
Yeah, correct. Instantaneous. कुछ याद आया साथ?
Yes, sir.
So, type of rate of reaction are also going to be two. First is average rate of reaction. And the other one is instantaneous rate of reaction. Instantaneous ROR. Okay. Now, first of all, you will write average rate of reaction. Please write these things with me. ठीक है, बहुत ज्यादा कुछ समझने का नहीं है इससे जो भी सवाल आएंगे, it is going to be completely theoretical. कुछ आपसे इसमें कैलकुलेट करने का नहीं पूछते जनरली. Please write average rate of reaction. Average ROR. The definition is also very similar to the definition of the speed. Yeah, the change in speed divided by change in time. Yeah. in a fixed interval of time. Please write how it is defined. Change in concentration of reactant or product in a fixed interval of time. So we can represent this in the terms of reactant and product both. So we'll make two graphs. One will be for reactant, the other one will be for product. So let me first of all take the plots like this.
Sir, can you
एक
scroll a
second.
little?
Sure. कहीं नहीं जा रहा. Here we are having concentration, and here we are having time. This is concentration of reactant, okay? And this graph will be for concentration. This will be for product. Reactant के लिए सिर्फ R लिख दीजिए, स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट की जरूरत नहीं, because here we have already given concentration. This is time. Okay. Now, when we start the reaction, there is already, please don't write this type of plot. अभी plot बनाना बाकी है. When we start the reaction, some reactant is already there. And धीरे-धीरे क्या होगा? धीरे-धीरे the reactant is going to disappear. So the plot is going to look something like this. Right? So this was the initial reactant. So I generally write this as R0. That means the reactant at time 0 will be something. And slowly what is going to happen? The concentration of reactant is going to decrease. When we talk about the product, then in the case of product, something else is going to happen. There is no product at the starting of a reaction. है ना? Starting में कोई भी product नहीं रहता है. We have only reactant. And as the time passes by, what happens? The concentration of product increases like this. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for example, if I start with the time t, let us suppose here, this is time t1. At this point, the concentration will be something here, C1. When I take the next time, let us suppose t2, the concentration at this point is going to be somewhere here. This is C2. So this is the difference between C2 and C1. This is the difference between T2 and T1. And that is why the average rate, we can write this as C2 minus C1 divided by T2 minus T1. Final minus initial. But as you can see, C2 is less and C1 is more. So you will get a negative sign, and speed can never be negative. So that is why we write a negative sign here. And this negative sign represents that we are writing this rate or the average rate of reaction in terms of reactant. Similar thing we can do in the case of product also. I will take T1. In this case, the concentration is somewhere here. So this will be C1. And then in the case of T2, the concentration is somewhere here, right? This will be C2. So the average rate will be equal to C2 minus C1 divided by T2 minus T1. Okay. And there is no negative sign because C2 is greater, and that also shows that we are writing this for the products. Clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Clear. So can we note it?
अरे नोट तो करते रहना भाई आपको. नोट डाउन.
Sir.
Yes. हम आपको बोल देंगे जब
Yeah.
नोट नहीं करना होगा तो. I will tell you to leave the pen aside and concentrate. Okay, ये लिख लीजिए ऐसे छापिए. इसमें बहुत ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है. अपनी स्पीड के बारे में पढ़ना होगा. Done, both of you? Yes or no? Please tell me.
No, sir.
Done?
No, no.
जल्दी लिखिए फिर.
जी. Yeah, sir. Noted.
Noted.
Yes.
Please write this with me. Okay. Right next, instantaneous rate of reaction. Is right. It is Saad and Rabia. Am I audible properly?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Am I audible? So
Yes.
I was saying it is the rate of reaction that is calculated at a particular instant of a time and is called instantaneous rate of reaction. Instantaneous rate of reaction. Both of you wrote the definition, right? Instantaneous. No. Saad and Rabia, please give me a minute. I don't know what's happening with the internet. Okay, please see. I hope now it is not going to go away. Please यहाँ पे देख लीजिए जरा. In the case of reactant, concentration of reactant, here you will be having time. And I want to measure the rate of reaction at this particular time. So what I am going to take? I am going to take the tangent, and this will give me the delta C. This will give me the delta T. Okay. And rate, the instantaneous rate will be equal to, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know what. यार क्लास नहीं लेने देगा जूम में. Please see here, guys. From here to here, I will check the delta C. This is the change in the concentration. And from here to here, this part is my delta T. Okay. Acha. Again, in this case, when we are having the rate of instantaneous rate of reaction, this will be equal to change in concentration divided by change in time, which will be equal to change in small concentration of divided by small time, which will also be equal to tan theta. ठीक है, it's the same thing. एक छोटी सी चीज में इतना टाइम लग गया इसको. प्लीज कैन यू प्लीज राइट दिस डाउन क्विकली. जस्ट यहाँ पे ना एक माइनस साइन लगा लीजिएगा बिकॉज इट इज रिएक्टेंट. ओके, पुट अ माइनस साइन देयर, नथिंग एल्स. And whatever the value of tan theta will be, you will get it as minus of the tan theta. Good thing is that this part is not very useful in the later part of the chapter, है ना? But after this, जो भी हम पढ़ाने जा रहे हैं, that is going to be very important. I hope the internet stays good.
Sir,
हाँ सर बताइए, कुछ उपाय
Sir.
बताइए.
Yes, sir.
आप tell me.
Sir, the number you gave me, is it on WhatsApp or not?
It is on WhatsApp. Like this is the number, na?
Hello.
Saad, am I audible? Audible. Saad, am I audible?
Yes. Yes, sir. This is the number you gave me.
Hello.
चलिए Rabia, thank you for your patience. Am I audible, Rabia?
Yes, sir.
चलिए, quickly moving to the next topic. ये पता नहीं क्यों हो रहा है. I'm really sad about this. This generally never happens, right, Rabia? Right,
Yes,
next.
sir.
Factors affecting rate of reaction. Now, there are a few factors that we have to study in detail. First one is, the most detail that you have to study is concentration of reactant. Concentration of reactant. Second that we have to study is temperature. Third, we have to study presence of catalyst. Presence of catalyst. Now, there are a few factors we have to touch upon. One is nature of reactant and product. Nature of reactant and product. Then we have to touch upon the surface area in solid. Surface area in solids. Then we have to touch upon exposure to radiation. Write this with me, please. So these are the three topics that we have to study in detail: concentration, temperature, and presence of catalyst. The most detail will be for the concentration. Major part of the chapter is completely regarding the factors affecting rate of reaction and the concentration, how the concentration of reactant affects the rate of a reaction. Both of you done? Yes or no, please tell me. Rabia and Saad.
Yeah, sir, done.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Please see. Don't write anything, leave your pen aside and please see very properly. Let us suppose I have a molecule of A and I have a molecule of B. And it is going to give me a product. Let us write some product P. Now, the product P can only be formed if A and B, they come into contact with each other. Yes or no, please tell me. Rabia and Saad. Until and unless A and B are going to collide, product is not going to form. Correct?
Yes, sir.
That means if I increase the probability of probability of collision, then what is going to happen? The rate will increase. Correct? Yes or no? Rabia and Saad, clear hai?
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat again, sir?
I am saying that A and B will form product only and only if they are going to collide. Correct, Saad?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If they are going to collide more frequently, then we are going to get product in a rather much speedy way. Correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And if I increase the frequency of collision, the probability of collision, if it is increased, then the rate of reaction will also increase. Correct, Saad?
Yes, sir.
Now, in a container, let us suppose I have 10A and I have 10B. And in the another container, I have 1000A and 1000B. The volume of both the containers is same, but we have 10A here, we have 10B here. Okay, volume is same. Tell me, where is the probability of collision more, in the first case or the second case?
First case.
Where is the probability of collision more, first case or second case, Rabia? कहाँ पे A और B के कोलाइड करने की प्रोबेबिलिटी ज्यादा है?
First case.
How can you explain, both of you? साथ आप explain करेंगे how first case?
Sir, the concentration is less in A and B than
So?
the first. So I guess
how
it
it is
will
greater? नहीं आप आप ये कंसंट्रेशन पे क्यों जा रहे हैं आप? कोलिजन के हिसाब से बताइए ना, कंसंट्रेशन और कोलिजन तो आपने देखा रियल लाइफ में, राइट? लाइक you put 20 people, है ना, in a field.
Yes.
and then put 1000 people, कहाँ कोलिजन ज्यादा होगा?
Second. 1000.
I hope that makes sense. I don't know why you guys said first. Rabia, एक जगह में 20 लोग हैं और सेम, मान लीजिए एक आपके पास एक बड़ा सा ग्राउंड है, वहां पे आपने 20 लोगों को रख दिया और दौड़ा दिया. दूसरे केस में हजार लोग हैं, कहाँ कोलिजन ज्यादा होगा राबिया?
In the second one.
सेकंड वन ना. व्हाई डिड यू गाइस से फर्स्ट वन? आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दैट. ठीक है, प्लीज आप एकदम 7वीं क्लास के बच्चे, 8वीं क्लास के बच्चे का जो लॉजिक रहता है ना, उसको अप्रोच करेंगे. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
आप एंड देन यू विल सी कितना आसान सा एक्सप्लेनेशन है इसका ना, अगर आप 1000 बोल देते तो. आई डोंट नो व्हाई यू गाइस सेड 10A एंड 10B में. ठीक है, तो बिल्कुल 7वीं 8वीं क्लास के बच्चों का, जिनको सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्योर लॉजिक पता रहता है, केमिस्ट्री के बारे में नहीं कुछ पता रहता, आप उस तरह से प्लीज आंसर कीजिएगा. ठीक है? एंड इट इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी इजी फ्रॉम देयर. ओके?
Okay,
Now,
sir.
the chances of collision is greater in the case where we have more reactants. Correct? That means I can say that rate is directly proportional to the concentration of A and the concentration of B. Correct? अब यहां से देखिए, नेक्स्ट केस में देखते हैं. I am having 1000 here also and 1000B here also. अब लेकिन हमने जो फील्ड था ना, उसको और छोटा कर दिया, and we still have 1000A and 1000B. अब बताइए कोलिजन कहाँ ज्यादा होगा? बड़े से फील्ड में 2000 लोगों को रखिए या फिर छोटे से फील्ड में 2000 लोगों को रखेंगे तो कहाँ कोलिजन ज्यादा होगा? कहाँ लोग ज्यादा टकराएंगे? बड़ी जगह में या छोटी जगह में? टेल मी गाइस.
छोटी जगह में.
छोटी जगह में, राइट? दैट मींस आई कैन से, ठीक, पहले वाले केस में तो हमने सिर्फ कंसंट्रेशन तो एग्जैक्टली नहीं बोल सकते, बट आई विल से दैट नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ A एंड नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ B, है ना? बिकॉज कंसंट्रेशन इज व्हाट? मोलारिटी इज इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ मोल्स डिवाइडेड बाय वॉल्यूम. नाउ आई कैन से rate is directly proportional to the concept, I mean the number of moles of A and number of moles of B, and also I can say rate is inversely proportional to the volume of A and the volume of B. अगर हम वॉल्यूम को क्या करेंगे, rather I should say just the volume. If I am going to decrease the volume, the collision will increase and the rate will increase. साथ समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
साथ समझ में, साथ आपको आया? साथ शांत हो गए बिल्कुल. साथ your mic is off. ठीक है? Now from here I can say that rate is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant. And concentration can be changed in two different ways. Either I can increase the number of moles or I can decrease the volume. I can increase the number of moles or I can decrease the volume. Got this? Yes or no? Please tell me. Say yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, please see. Don't write anything. Please see. Let us suppose you have A giving you some product P. So for this, I will write the rate is directly proportional. What concentration do we have? We have only what reactant do we have? We have only one reactant, that is A. So rate is directly proportional to A. This is the first case. Second case, let us suppose I have A and I have B also. Then what I will write? Rate is proportional to the concentration of A and concentration of B. Is that right? Yes or no? Please tell me. Correct है?
Yes.
कोई दिक्कत राबिया and Saad?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Third case में I can say, let us suppose I have 2A giving me product. Now you will see that you can write this as rate is directly proportional to the concentration of A. है ना? ये दिमाग में आएगा. But please remember, when I write 2A, it is nothing but a shortcut. I'm not writing A plus A, but I'm writing 2A. 2A और 2A का मतलब ये है ना, A plus A will collide and then it will form product. Correct? Yes or no? है ना?
Yes, sir.
अगर हम 2x लिखते हैं तो 2x का क्या मतलब होता है? 2x का मतलब होता है x plus x.
Yeah.
Now A plus A is very similar to A plus B. The only difference is that यहाँ पे B क्या है? A ही है. बात समझ में आ रही है? राबिया and Saad?
जी.
So I
Yes,
can write
sir.
rate is directly proportional to concentration of A and also the concentration of A. That means rate is proportional to the concentration of A squared. ये समझ में आया आपको? साद एंड राबिया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
आया समझ में? ठीक है?
जी.
No. इसी को बोलते हैं law of mass action. But you will write from here, right? Law of mass action. According to this law, is right. According to this law, the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the product of concentration of each reacting species at constant temperature. ठीक है? So for a reaction AA plus BB giving you CC plus DD. From here I can write the rate is directly proportional to the concentration of A to the power A and the concentration of B to the power B. In order to remove the proportionality sign, I will put a proportionality constant K into the concentration of A to the power A and the concentration of B to the power B. Then both of you, yes, no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
You'll write next rate law expression. Please write this with me. The mathematical expression in terms of concentration of reactant which actually determines the rate of reaction is called rate law expression. So for a general reaction, AA plus BB giving you CC plus DV, the law of mass action that we just saw, it tells you that rate is equal to a constant K multiplied by A to the power A and B multiplied by B to the power B. But the rate law says that rate will be equal to the rate constant K multiplied by A to some power P, not necessarily A, and to some B to some power Q. You can write M and anything, but please remember P and Q may or may not be equal to A and B. This is the actually determines the rate of reaction. The previous one, the rate of the law of mass action, it was a completely theoretical concept. And in that case, we had some reaction which did not follow the rate of the law of mass action. That is why the rate law was devised, and it tells that P and Q, right? P and Q may or may not be equal to A and B. Now please see. We'll go into the detail, लेकिन अभी जो आपको समझना है, that is this. When you write R is equal to some constant K multiplied by A, a reactant, to the power P multiplied by B to the power Q. Here we have a few terms, जिसको हमको नाम देना है. This is rate of reaction. Rate of reaction. This K is known as the rate constant. This K is known as the rate constant. Here P is the order with respect to A, and Q is the order with respect to B. Here, what is this A in the bracket? It is the concentration of A. And this B is the concentration of B. Now, when I add P and Q, P plus Q, it tells me about the order of reaction. So P, if I take individually, it is the order with respect to A. If I take Q, it is the order with respect to B individually. But when I write P plus Q, it is the order of reaction. Let me know once you're done. Rabia and Saad, let me know once you're done.
Yes, sir. Done.
Just give me a second. Rabia, done?
Yes, sir.
Now, let us see a few questions. Okay. सिंपली पहले आप ये बताइएगा, यू विल कैलकुलेट द ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन। ठीक है, बहुत आसान होता है ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्शन कैलकुलेट करना। यू कैन कैलकुलेट वेरी क्विकली। In these two cases, A and B, tell me what is the order in A case. Tell me order with respect to A. क्या है बताइए?
1/2
Yes.
plus 3/2.
Order with respect to A only, not the complete order of reaction. With respect to A, it is how much?
1/2.
1/2. And Rabia, आप बताइए with respect to B. Rabia?
3/2.
3/2. And what is the complete order of reaction? 1/2 plus 3/2, correct? Which will be equal to
Yeah.
4/2, which will be equal to how much? 2.
4/2, which equals to
Got this?
Yeah.
So we call this second order. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? फिर second order. Similarly for B, tell me order with respect to A is equal to how much?
3/2.
3/2. And order with respect to B, राबिया बताइए कितना है?
-1.
Yes, Rabia, -1. And what will be the order of reaction? (3/2 plus -1, which will be 3/2 minus 1, which will be equal to how much? 3/2 is 1.5. Minus 1 will be equal to 0.5, which will be equal to half. This is half order. No problem, right? Simple and easy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us see how to determine the rate of a reaction. Please write this down quickly. Done? Let me know once you're done.
Done, sir.
Sir, how many orders are there?
How many orders? जो दिया हुआ है वही ऑर्डर हो जाए, कोई ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है आपको, लेकिन जो पढ़ना है वो जीरो ऑर्डर पढ़ना है, फर्स्ट ऑर्डर पढ़ना है। ठीक है,
Okay,
मेनली
sir.
आपको जीरो ऑर्डर फर्स्ट ऑर्डर पढ़ना।
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, यू डन ना?
Yes.
चलिए राइट
Yes.
नेक्स्ट। Order of reaction, it is always experimentally determined. ठीक है, so let us suppose we have a reaction 2NO plus O2. This is my reaction. 2NO plus O2 gives you 2NO. ठीक है, and here we have some experiment. It may be too much data, too much information for now. लेकिन एक एक करके देखेंगे। ठीक है, we will see how to use this data. Rabia Ansar, please don't write anything. देखते हैं। First, tell me in the experiment 1, what we have taken the initial concentration of NO and initial concentration of O2. उसके बाद initial rate of formation of NO2 हमने निकाला है। Correct है guys? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, अब ये बताइए। Now here tell me what is happening. In the first case, I have taken 0.30, 0.30 and 0. I have got the rate of reaction as 0.096. Correct? सही है? राबिया एंड साद, राबिया एंड साद, कोई दिक्कत? फर्स्ट केस में
No,
कोई
sir.
दिक्कत? नो सर। सेकंड केस में देखिए क्या बदला है। व्हाट इज चेंज इन द सेकंड केस in terms of the reactants that we have taken? What is changed? Tell me. बताइए राबिया एंड साद।
Sir, can you solve and show us?
सॉरी,
Solve करके दिखाइए ना सर।
सॉल्व क्या करना है? हम तो आपसे पूछ रहे सेकंड एक्सपेरिमेंट देखिए आप, सवाल नहीं है कुछ ये, हम पूछ रहे सेकंड एक्सपेरिमेंट देखिए आप। फर्स्ट एक्सपेरिमेंट देख
Okay.
लिया आपने, सेकंड एक्सपेरिमेंट
जी।
में क्या चेंज किया हमने बताइए तो।
Initial.
डोंट लुक एट दिस पार्ट, ये पार्ट मत देखिएगा अभी, है ना, बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग सम, व्हेन यू आर डूइंग सम रिएक्शन यू विल फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेक सम रिएक्टेंट्स ना, उसके बाद रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन निकालेंगे, तो कुछ कंसंट्रेशन लेंगे, तो क्या चेंज किया बताइए जरा, किससे कंसंट्रेशन को चेंज किया है, एनओ की या ओटो की?
I know, I know.
एनओ को क्या किया, डबल किया है, राइट?
जी। Yeah.
When we doubled the concentration of NO, what was the change in the rate? रेट में क्या चेंज आया?
0.384.
Do you see any relationship between 0.96 and 0.384?
No.
No. अरे कुछ तो होगा, देखिए डबल हुआ है रेट, ट्रिपल हुआ है, 4 टाइम्स हुआ है, 5 टाइम्स, क्या लग रहा है? यस, साद एंड राबिया टेल मी, राबिया आप बताएं।
Sir, 4 times हुआ।
4 टाइम्स हुआ है,
Yeah.
तो अब हम लोग एक चीज बोल सकते हैं, व्हेन concentration of NO is doubled,
Doubled.
rate becomes
4
4
times.
टाइम्स। सही है, समझ में आ रहा है धीरे धीरे साथ?
जी समझ रहा।
अब अगले में देखिए क्या किया हमने। सी द फर्स्ट एक्सपेरिमेंट इज माय बेस, फर्स्ट से देखिए थर्ड में क्या चेंज किया हमने।
थर्ड में O2 सर।
O2 को क्या किया, डबल किया है,
डबल।
रेट क्या हो गया,
Yeah.
अब देखिए व्हाट हैपेंड टू द
Double.
रेट, रेट क्या हो गया,
था।
डबल हो गया।
Yeah.
राबिया दिख रहा है आपको?
Yes, sir.
When the concentration of O2 is doubled, rate becomes 2 times।
2 times.
सही है,
जी सर।
ठीक है। अब इन दोनों का हम लोगों को बिहेवियर दिख गया। इन द लास्ट केस दे हैव डबल्ड बोथ ऑफ देम, वो आपको अब देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज व्हाट इज द बिहेवियर एंड व्हाट इज द चेंज दैट NO इज ब्रिंगिंग एंड व्हाट इज द चेंज O2 इज ब्रिंगिंग, दोनों का हमको मिल गया, ठीक है। सो फ्रॉम हियर आई कैन राइट rate is directly proportional to the concentration of NO। अब देखिए डबल का मतलब 2 टाइम्स किया, 2 से 4 में क्या रिलेशनशिप है बताइए तो। अगर हम 2 ले रहे हैं तो 4 टाइम्स हो जा रहा है ना, अगर हम 2 ले रहे हैं तो क्या हो जा रहा है, 4 टाइम्स हो जा रहा है, दैट मींस इट इज गेटिंग स्क्वायर्ड, राइट? हाँ या ना
Yes,
बताएं?
sir.
दैट मींस आई कैन से इफ आई rate of reaction is directly proportional to the NO square, concentration of NO square। सात को दिखा नहीं दिखा, सात को नजर आया नहीं
दिखा।
आया, दिखा,
आया।
आया। उसी तरह से रेट अगर हम O2 की बात करें, इट इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ O2, उसमें कुछ पावर नहीं लगेगा, बिकॉज जब हम इसको 2 टाइम्स कर रहे हैं तो ये 2 टाइम्स ही हो रहा है, राइट? सो 2 टू द पावर
Yeah.
1 2, 2 टू द पावर 2 4 होगा। बात समझ में आ रही है? नाउ आई कैन राइट रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन एज R इज इक्वल टू K इनटू द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ NO स्क्वायर मल्टीप्लाइड बाय O2। बात समझ में आई? राबिया एंड साद,
Yes, sir.
प्लीज राइट दिस डाउन। Please remember, whenever they are asking about the rate law expression, the reaction, the balanced chemical reaction is not very important. ये आपके पास experiment is important, ठीक है? प्लीज याद रखिएगा इसको, this experiment is important। आप ये मत समझिएगा कि यहाँ पे 2 है इस वजह से यहाँ पे 2 आया है। It is because of the experiment we have written, when NO is doubled, it becomes 4 times, ठीक है?
Done, sir.
Done? No. I'll write a few questions. For a reaction, 2A plus B giving C, the rate of reaction is given by rate is equal to the concentration, the rate constant K, concentration of A multiplied by concentration of B. है ना, एक्सपेरिमेंटली हम लोग को ये डिटरमाइन किया गया हमने, ठीक है? Got this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? What will happen to rate? Rate of reaction when concentration of A, when concentration of not one, A is doubled.
Sir, the product, no, the rate is 4 times.
ये देखिए, यहां से देखेंगे आप, देखिए कैसे करेंगे इस सवाल को, प्लीज। when we are doubling it, doubling से पहले कुछ तो होगा, so we will call that R1. R1 is the rate when the A is not doubled, ठीक है? वहां से कंपेयर करेंगे, so we will have concentration of A into the concentration of B, ठीक है? और R2 क्या हो जाएगा? It will be equal to K. A will become 2 times of A, सही है? Correct?
Yes.
ठीक है? Now you will do R2 by R1. R2 is K into 2 times the concentration of A into B divided by K into the R1 is K into the concentration of A into the concentration of B. ठीक है? K and K will get cancelled, A and A will get cancelled, B and B will get cancelled, and you will write rate 2 is equal to 2 times of R1. Correct? है? Got this? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, देखिए सेकेंड केस में बताइए, इफ B is tripled, इसी तरह करके बताइए. The only thing that you are going to do is this is going to be the R1 always. R2 में क्या होगा? B की जगह 3B हो जाएगा. And tell me what will be the change in the rate of reaction. थोड़ा टाइम हम ज्यादा लेंगे आज, ठीक है ना? Because I got disconnected many a times. कितना आ रहा सादा आपका आंसर इसमें बताइए.
The R2 is 3 times R1.
Very good. R2 is 3 times of R1. ठीक है ना? एक दूसरा केस लेते हैं. Here rate is equal to K into A and B squared. ठीक है? B का क्या है यहाँ पे? Square. Now, what will happen if the concentration of A is doubled? ये पहला केस बताइएगा, A केस, and in B case, concentration of B is doubled, ठीक है, और C किस करेंगे, concentration of B is half, तो हाफ इंटू B करिएगा आप, ठीक है, ट्राई दिस। राबिया, नो राबिया इज नॉट हियर, राबिया चली गई। राबिया लास्ट वाली का क्या आंसर मिला था आपको, when A is B is tripled, yes राबिया,
So I wasn't there in the meeting. I got disconnected.
नहीं नहीं, तो ये तो क्या होगा ना, when B is tripled, नहीं क्या था आपने,
No,
अच्छा ये
sir.
सवाल कीजिए, अच्छा ये सवाल कीजिए।
सर
हम्म
ए डबल का
बताइए,
R2 is equals to 2 times of R1.
सही है, B डबल कीजिए,
सेम आंसर है।
नहीं सेम आंसर, in the first case R1 is equal to K concentration of B, concentration of A and B squared, R2 will be K into the concentration of 2A and then B squared.
Yeah.
Now R1 by R2, from here K A and B square, here we have K, here we have 2A and B squared, B square will cancel, A will cancel, K will cancel, so I can write R1 is equal to 2 times of R2. But when we are doubling the concentration of B, please see here, R1 is
सर
equal to
उल्टा
उल्टा, क्या उल्टा,
R2 is equals to 2 in 2 times of R1.
ना ये आप क्यों कह रहे हैं, R2 तो डिनोमिनेटर, ठीक तो लिखा हमने, क्या हो गया,
सर आपने R1 is equals to 2 times of R2 लिखा।
हाँ अच्छा सॉरी, R2 is equal to 2 times of R1, yeah, सही, my bad, A into the concentration of B squared, R2 will be equal to K into the concentration of A 2B squared, सही है,
ओ जी जी समझ गया।
समझ में आई बात,
जी आ गए।
अब देखिए
R2 is equals to 4 times of R1.
बात समझ में आ रही है, राबिया आपका आया था नहीं आया, राबिया आपको आया ये वाला या नहीं आया,
No, sir.
नहीं आया आपको, कैन यू राइट R1 and R2 at least, या R1 R2 भी नहीं लिख पा रहे हैं आप,
नहीं सर, वो लिखने आ रहा है, बस
वो
सॉल्व
लिखने आ रहा है
उसको
ना,
थोड़ा सा।
हाँ तो फिर कुछ नहीं करना है, फिर R2 by R1 कर दीजिए, R2 by R1 ही कीजिए, so R2 in this case is equal to what, K into the concentration of 2A and then we have b squared divided by R1 में क्या है, K है, concentration of A है, and then we have the b squared. So b square will cancel, K will cancel. यहाँ से A and A will cancel. What will be remaining? R2 upon R1, which will be equal to 2. So I can write R2 is equal to 2 times of R1. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. नहीं तो फिर कल आप थोड़ी देर पहले आ जाइए, हम आपको ये बता देंगे, ठीक है. एंड थर्ड वाले का क्या आया साद?
Sir, R1 is equals to 4 times of R2.
थर्ड वाले में भी
ये नहीं, vice versa है sir, B second वाले का.
वाइस वर्सा है. क्या है? R1 is equal to 4 times of
4 R2.
R2, यानी कि R2 is equal to R1 upon 4. करेक्ट?
Yes sir.
ठीक है, तो सही है. राबिया, आपके कल के एग्जाम में केमिकल काइनेटिक्स आ रहा है क्या?
No, sir. Only solutions and electrochemistry.